Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this webinar. In today's webinar, we are going to discuss how to optimize water management for microbiological analysis. I would like also to mention that this webinar is being recorded. So in the following days, you are going to receive an email from INTERSCIENCE with the recording version of the webinar. By the way, I am Dayana Muzziotti, the Microbiology Application Specialist at INTERSCIENCE Laboratory. And today I'm going to walk you all through our new product, Steady Water. In today's webinar, we are going to talk about purified water in the lab. I'm going to show you our new product, Steady Water. As always, INTERSCIENCE have solutions for microbiology. So I'm going to discuss with you our solution that is Steady Water plus Instabag, some applications as well with some other products. We are going to have our conclusions and our Q&A sessions. If you have any question, please write on the on Zooms on the Q&A, and then I'll be happy to answer all your questions at the end of the webinar. Then water. So water, we need water for everything. We need water at home, we need water at work, we need water everywhere. Our body is composed of 70% water, and we also need water in the lab. We need water in the lab for when we are rinsing our glassware, for the autoclave, when we are running experiments and we need to use the water bath. Of course, when we need to prepare reagents, solutions, and media. So water is very, very important in the lab. And right here is where I'm going to talk to you about our Steady Water. Steady Water is our new product. And with this product, you can get a sterile grade purified water that you can use in all these applications. From rinsing and cleaning your glassware to the preparation of reagents, solutions, and media. Purified water in the lab. So there are different ways you can get purified water in the lab. Or better, sterile grade purified water. So we have first the water purification systems, but it has some significant disadvantages. The first one is the price. These units are very, very, very expensive. Space consuming. So part of your lab has to be safe to keep this system in your lab to get the water that you are going to use in your lab. Other than that, you need to have people trained in the use of these water purification systems. Then, bottles of sterile water. Okay, this is another option, but there is a lot of handle. It's not eco-friendly, and it needs a lot of anticipation because you need to buy the bottles, then the transportation. Other than that, the space in the lab. So it's not convenience. Then right here, we have INTERSCIENCE solution, which is the Steady Water. So with our product, Steady Water, that allows you to get a sterile grade purified water. With our product, there is no handle, it's cost effective, and it's eco-friendly, it's sustainable. Then how it works. So in the left side of the slide, we have, this is the Steady Water, and we have this bottle right here. But what's happening on this section of the slide? So as you can see right here in this slide, the Steady Water has a filter membrane whose porosity is 0.22 micrometers, okay? Then with this size of the pore, we can see that prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells get blocked into the filter. The only thing that might pass through are viruses because of the size, okay? So based on that, or this information, you can see that the sterile grade purified water coming from the filtration process of the sterile water can be used on your microbiological workflow and on your microbiological QC. Moreover, with the use of the sterile water, you are avoiding variations in the quality of your water. You are avoiding contamination issues, all these things that may affect somehow your performance in the lab and even your experiments. So with sterile water, you are going to get a sterile grade purified water. And again, prokaryotics and eukaryotic cells are black. Right here we have, I want to share with you a short video of our products. So enjoy.
Je vais vous présenter le système SteriWater, qui est un système qui vous permet de produire de l'eau stérile instantanément. C'est un système versatile qui s'intègre à notre workflow avec nos automates, les dilueurs gravimétriques DiluFlow et les pompes péristaltiques FlexiPump. SteriWater vous permettra donc de révolutionner votre production d'eau stérile au laboratoire.
So, sterile water, how is this product? How it works? So, first of all, right here where we have the cap is the section, it goes to the bottle with the purified water. Then, right here, we have the pump position. So, this section of the sterile water goes into the head of the pumps, either DiluFlow or FlexiPump. And then right here, we have the sterile water. Again, the porosity is 0.222 micrometers, the filter. And in this section is for the dispensing of the liquid. The liquid flow goes from your left to your right. Then the other version of the sterile water is with the booster kit. It's exactly the same. The only thing is that instead of one pump, we are going to have two pumps for the unit. So right here we have the sections of the sterile water system that goes into the head pumps, and therefore, since we have two pumps, we also have to have two sterile water. This system is convenient when you wanna get a sterile grade purified water faster, because there are two pumps and two sterile water. How we adapted the sterile water to our DiluFlow gravimetric diluter and our FlexiPump. So basically, as you can see in this image, you just install the sterile water as I am showing right here. So the section of the bottle goes right here. Then right here, the section of the pump, the sterile water, and then here the dispensing one, okay? And in the case of the FlexiPump, imagine that in this section you have the bottle. So again, the head pump, the sterile water, and then the dispensing water. With adapting the sterile water to any of these products, then you are going to have fast sterile grade water production. You are going to avoid handling of containers. You are going to reduce waste, and it is perfect to use with the Instabag. Okay. I apologize for this call. I'm sorry. Then this is just a summary of the two. Let me move this right here. Of the two types of sterile water system for the DiluFlow and for the FlexiPump. As you can see right here, we have the single pump, sterile water for single pump, or sterile water with double pump. Then with the FlexiPump, it's exactly the same. This one is for the FlexiPump. And this one right here is for the FlexiPump Pro. Specifications. Well, the filtration membrane is composed of PES, while the housing, the cap, what you see right here, is made of PP. You can autoclave the steady water up to 10 times, and every time you autoclave it, you can just mark right here the number of autoclaves, so you keep track of how many times you have autoclaved your steady water. Filtration capacity, 100 liters of purified water with a conductivity of 25 microsiemens per centimeter. And the steady water is resistant up to 140 degrees. In the lab, we perform our QC test. So we autoclave the steady water 10 times, and right after we filter 100 liters of water. After that, we took an aliquot of this sterile grade purified water, specifically 225 milliliters, and we pour inside our Instabag, BPW, buffer peptone water. Right after, we incubated this bag for 8 days at 25 degrees. And then once this incubation was complete, we transferred the same bag for 2 days at 37 degrees. Once both incubations were completed, then we analyzed what we had inside the bag. For that, we just take an aliquot. We were looking for microbial growth. So our culture media was clean, and that means that the water coming from the steady water, which is steady grade purified water, was microorganisms free. Okay, QC test. There are two types of QC tests, micro QC tests in the lab. We have the quality indicators for enumeration, and here we have this as an example, enumeration of total flora, lactic flora, enterobactericide, coliforms, or E. coli beta-glucuronidase plus, okay? Or we have pathogens. We have to know if we have pathogens in our sample. So we have absent, presence. For example, Salmonella spp, Listeria monocytogenesis, and Campylobacter spp. Then, the use of water in the protocol. So, with the sterile grade purified water coming from or generated by the steady water, you can use this water for your sample preparation as I show in this image, or for your media preparation. And even if, for example, let's say sometimes in molecular biology, you need sterile water. So you can also prepare aliquots of the sterile grade purified water produced by the steady water, and you have right there, and you can easily take it with you when you are working on your analysis, on your experiments. Then, previously, I discussed with you the integration between steady water and Instabag. So, INTERSCIENCE has different type of Instabag in the market. We have the buffer peptone water for the detection of Salmonella and also for enumeration. We have the Fraser for the detection of Listeria monocytogenes. We have milk powder. This is for the food industry, for the chocolate industry, and is for the detection of E. coli steak and Salmonella. So basically, you have a punch with dehydrated media that is located on this section of the bag. Then you have a filter, and then you have this other section of the bag where that is the pipeting area. So basically, this is a very convenient bag, because on the first section, this one where we have the dehydrated media, you just added water, steady grade purified water. You have your analysis, you are running your analysis right here, but then interestingly, you are going to get your filter sample on this section of the bag. So it is going to be debris free. And from this section, you can directly take it, take an aliquot and perform your analysis. So it's a very convenient bag. Then right here, this is just an example of a protocol where we integrated the steady water, the Instabag, the dilute flow elite, and also the bag mixer. So let's say the first thing you are going to do is you weight your sample. So on the dilute flow elite, you select the Instabag mill mode. You place one bag, just one bag per sample. The milk quantity is 25 grams plus minus 5%. And this procedure is in compliance with the 7218, ISO 7218 and ISO 6887. Once you prepare, you weight here your sample, then you have to dilute it because you need to rehydrate the media with a sterile grade purified water coming from the steady water. So you start the dilution process, you selected the dilution factor, and this procedure is in compliance with the 7218 and ISO 6887. Right after, you need to homogenize your sample. In this case, you place your sample in our bag mixer, and you are going to have the blending and the solubilization of your sample at the same time, simultaneously. Right after, with this procedure, you are going to have an optimal extraction of Salmonella spp, or Salmonella spp and or E. coli. And since you are using a Instabag, then your sample has been already filtered, and you just pipette and use for further analysis. Application 1. So as I mentioned before, we have this we have the steady water that can be adapted to the dilute float and also to the FlexiPond. Regarding the dilute float, and in this case, the dilute flow elite, this is the way the unit, the steady water has to be installed into the unit, dilute flow, okay? What you have to do, you have to connect the sterilized filter tubing, so the steady water, to a bottle or even the faucet on your lab, on your bench. You can use also this water. And connect it also to the dilute flow elite. Right after, you place the Instabag on your dilute flow elite, you select the Instabag program, and after that, you just wait, make dilutions, and you have your sample ready for incubation and further analysis. Application 2 is with the FlexiPond. So right here, you just connect the sterilized filter to the water source and to the FlexiPond. So like I'm showing right here. Then once you have this, you just start to dispense the water coming, the sterile grade purified water produced by the steady water, as I'm showing right here. You can dispense it in tubes, bags, bottle, and you have just sterile grade purified water at your fingertips, okay? INTERSCIENCE. So we are a family-owned company. We manufacture microbiological products, and our microbiological workflow goes from sample preps to sample analysis. Our headquarter is based in Saint-Nom, is close to Paris, and our factory is at the south of France. We have subsidiaries in Germany, Singapore, China, Japan, and here in the United States. Right here, I want to share with you all, excuse me, my email, dmuzziotti@intersciencelab.com. If you have any application questions, please reach out to me. If you have sales questions about pricing, lead time, etc., please reach out to my colleagues, cmorris@intersciencelab.com, vsted@intersciencelab.com. Right now, I want to share with you a video of our company, and in the meantime, I'm going to read your questions. Thank you.
My brother Emmanuel and I have been managing the company since 2012. He's in charge of product development and I'm in charge of finance and sales. So in that sense, we are quite complementary.
Our father started the company in 1979 by selling spiral platers on the French market. Then in the 90s, he started manufacturing filter bags and bag mixers in a small village in the south of France, where our family comes from.
He then opened the factory and invested heavily in R&D to develop new products which became successful. For example, the scan colony counting range, the dilute flow diluter, the easy spiral plater.
We have now advanced R&D, manufacturing and quality control in our newly expanded factory. All the profits we make are reinvested in the development of the company, which is 100% family owned. This allows us to make long-term investments and focus on the product and customer support.
All of our products are designed in-house to be reliable and long-lasting, with innovative features that are useful for our customers.
For example, we introduced a patented dilution feature on the Easy Spiral Dilute, which makes it the first diluter and sample plater on the market, or also the most silent lab blender with the bag mixer S and SW.
We rely on the feedback from our key customers in France, which is, after all, the country of Pasteur, the inventor of modern microbiology.
Most of our products have a stainless steel casing, 3 years warranty and 10 years service guarantee. We still have parts for some machines sold 30 years ago.
All of our products are made in France, exported to 90 countries, which represents 85% of our sales.
We are now a team of 80 colleagues spread across 5 locations in France, USA, China and Singapore.
We will keep on developing innovative products to help microbiologists improve health and safety.
We would like to thank all our existing customers and hope many more will have a chance to try our products.
Okay, so first of all, I want to thank you all for attending the webinar. I have here some questions. I'm going to get through all of them, if because of the time. Oh, sorry. I don't answer all questions, so don't worry. I have your email. I'm going to get back to you by email. So the first one is which type of water is recommended to use with the steady water. So basically, you can use whichever type of water you want. You can use tap water, DD water, purified water, all kind of water, osmotic water. Just consider that better the water quality, your steady water is going to last longer, okay, because of the quality. Would it be a good practice to autoclave the steady water before it used? Yeah, it would be a good practice because you are adding an extra safety step. So you are avoiding contamination issues. And as you can see, the steady water can be easily autoclaved. During the assembly process, how can we regulate the water inside the steady water filter? Well, okay, there is an installation procedure. It's super short, but basically you have the valve on the steady water. So let me see. Let me come back right here. an image where I can show you this one. So you just open this valve, and there is a procedure where you have to let the water get into the filter, and you have to get rid of the bubbles. But it's super easy, okay? The other question. What is the main difference between the steady water for the dilute flow and the flexi pump? So as you saw in the image, is you have the steady water. So after the steady water, the dispensing is longer for the flexi pump than for the dilute flow, because with the so this section right here, this in the flexi pump, this part is longer for the flexi pump than for the dilute flow, because you need to dispense. You have the handy gun too, okay? Oh, can I use the steady water to filter something different than water? Okay, this product has been designed to filter water. You can try in your experiment and see it, but just the hour that if what you are using to filter the liquid that you are using, some molecules can get stuck on the filter. So your final filter, that one that passed through the steady water, is not going to be the same as the original one. So just try if you want to. My recommendation is after that, if you can run an HPLC analysis and then check that you have what you should have on that sample, that solution. But steady water is designed for the filtration of water, okay? And also consider that there is a conductivity parameter that you have to take care of, okay? Can I filter less than 100 liters of water? Yeah, you can filter less than 100 liters of water. We stop at 100 liters because when we run our experiments, we filter 100 liters with the steady water. This is why, let's say that we validated, we optimized, and we did up to 100 liters. You can filter less. Then you can filter more than that. Yes, you can do it. But in that case, you cannot use the QC test that I explained before, because we didn't test it. We just stopped at 100 liters. So right here, let me see. I have a quick question. You said, can our clients buy just this system? Yeah, you mean the steady water? Yeah, you can buy. I can show you right here on this slide. You can buy, let me just, sorry. You can buy, this, okay? This one you can buy. Without using the dilute flow of FlexiPump. So I don't know, I think that please, for this attendee, please send me an email and then give me some application information, because we adapted the steady water to our dilute flow and our FlexiPump. I need to check what your applications are and how is your system. So please reach out to me. My email is Muzziotti@intersciencelab.com. Okay? Okay, perfect. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining this webinar. It was a pleasure for me to walk you through our steady water. Again, any application question, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to answer all questions. and enjoy the rest of your day, and see you in our next webinar. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.